Persona 5 Royal has been heralded as one of the finest RPG experiences of the modern era, and its arrival on the Nintendo Switch brings the same deep, stylish and narratively rich experience to a new audience. Persona 5 Royal combines a gripping, emotionally charged story, some of the best characters seen in any RPG, and refined strategic turn-based combat. This review will explore why Persona 5 Royal is a 10 out of 10 experience, enhanced even further with its additional content and refinements. The story of Persona 5 Royal is a tale of rebellion, justice, and self-discovery, perfectly balancing the personal with the fantastical. Players follow the protagonist known as Joker, a seemingly ordinary high school student forced into a life of social exile after a false accusation. But beneath his humble facade, Joker, along with a band of fellow misfits known as the Phantom Thieves, awakens the power of Persona, allowing them to infiltrate the corrupt hearts of society's villains. The game's narrative, while rooted in a traditional JRPG structure, elevates itself by delving into a mature and relevant social issues, abuse of power, social expectations, and the struggle against injustice. The moral complexity of the story is one of its strongest elements. Each palace or dungeon is ruled by a villain who represents different form of abuse or corruption, and taking them down isn't just a matter of fighting monsters, but of confronting the toxic system they represent. Additionally, Persona 5 Royal enriches the core narrative of the original game with an expanded third semester, which introduces new and deeply engaging story arcs. This includes an emotionally intense exploration of themes like trauma, recovery, and the question of happiness at the cost of free will. This added chapter ties together the existing story beautifully, expanding on what was already an incredibly well-structured narrative. One of the strongest points of Persona 5 Royal lies in its character writing. Each member of the Phantom Thieves feels fully realized and incredibly relatable. Whether it's Ryuji, the brash yet loyal former track star, Anne, the kind-hearted modeling dealing with exploitation, or Makoto, the diligent student council president searching for her own sense of identity. Every character has a compelling backstory and a personal journey that unfolds over the course of the game. Special attention must be given to two new characters introduced in Persona 5 Royal, Kasumi Yoshizawa and Takuto Maruki. Kasumi, a talented gymnast, plays a significant role in the new Royal content, offering both a fresh perspective and a deeply poignant personal arc as she battles feelings of inadequacy and loss. Her storyline adds even more emotional weight to the game's later chapters. Takuto Maruki, on the other hand, is the new confidant and school counselor who becomes pivotal in the third semester storyline. His unique views on mental health and his sympathetic but flawed perspective creates one of the most memorable and morally ambiguous characters in the entire series. The interactions between Joker and his confidants are one of the greatest joys of Persona 5 Royal. The game allows for deep personal connections, often leading to emotional, heartfelt moments that feel grounded in real human experiences. The friendship you form become essential not only in terms of narrative, but they also enhance your abilities in the game, adding an extra layer of strategy and involvement.
You can lean on me too, if you need it. I feel like we finally see each other eye to eye. I'm so glad I met you.
The series has always been known for its creative dungeons or palaces, and Persona 5 Royal improves on these even further. Each dungeon is a reflection of the twisted desire of its ruler, and the design, puzzles and themes are unique to that villain, whether it's the grandiose castle representing a teacher's abuse of power, a lavish museum masking a grotesque desire for recognition, or the high security casino of a corrupt prosecutor. The palaces are visually stunning and thematically compelling. The dungeons in Persona 5 Royal have received meaningful upgrades over the original Persona 5. The addition of the grappling hook offers new layers of exploration, while each dungeon now feels even more dynamic with new hidden areas and rewards. Most importantly, the new will seeds are hidden in every dungeon and offer valuable reward when found, adding a layer of incentive to fully explore the vast and intricate level design. The final dungeon of Persona 5 Royal expanded content is one of the finest in the series, bringing together the game's theme of desire, memory, and perception into a mind-bending, visually arresting experience. The combination of strong puzzle elements and a highly strategic boss battle makes for some of the best gameplay in any RPG. Persona 5 Royal perfects the turn-based combat system that the series is known for. The game introduces new mechanics such as the baton pass, which lets players chain actions between characters, and new showtime attacks, flashy cooperative moves that do massive damage. The combat is fast, dynamic, and immensely satisfying, combining classic RPG elements with strategic depth. The additional Royal content rebalances many of the fights, ensuring that even veterans of the original will find new surprises and challenges. Exploration outside of dungeon is equally satisfying. Persona 5 Royal features a day-to-day life simulation in Tokyo, allowing you to manage Joker's time by choosing activities such as studying, working part-time, or spending time with friends. These actions all contribute to character growth, improving stats that affect combat ability, or building relationships that enhance Joker's persona skills. One of the standout aspects of Persona 5 Royal is its wealth of additional features and improvements over the original. The new semester, new characters, and expanded story arc make the game feel even more complete. The Royal version also introduces more quality of life enhancements such as better pacing in the story, streamlined combat mechanics, and improved balancing, making the experience smoother for both newcomers and returning fans. For the Nintendo Switch version specifically, the portability of the system is a huge benefit. Having a game as large and content-packed as Persona 5 Royal on a handheld console is a dream come true, and the performance remains smooth and visually stunning even on the Nintendo Switch's hardware. The game's art style, with its striking use of colours and bold design, translates beautifully to the smaller screen. Persona 5 Royal on the Nintendo Switch is a testament to the heights that RPGs can reach. It seamlessly blends a mature, socially relevant story with engaging gameplay, unforgettable characters, and some of the most creative designed dungeons in the genre. The additional Royal content only deepens the experience, adding more layer of narrative and gameplay complexity. With its flawless transition to the Nintendo Switch, Persona 5 Royal is a must-play for fans of the genre and newcomers alike. Whether you're drawn in by the sharp writing, the stylish visuals, or the deep combat system, you're in for an unforgettable journey. This is Persona 5 at its best. A 10 out of 10 experience and one of the finest RPGs ever made.